This HAN Network video is brought to you by Black Horse Garage.
On the campus of Wilton High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour. I'm Frank Granito, sitting alongside the boys cross-country captains for the Warriors. They are Connor, Drake, Jake Beshlian, and Ryan Peterson. Boys, thank you so much for taking time with us this morning. Ryan, let me start with you. Being named a captain heading into your senior season, what did that mean to you?
It was pretty special, I'd say, because I've been doing cross-country since sophomore year and part of the track team and just overall running teams since freshman year. So I was definitely pretty pumped going to senior year, being captain of a team that I've been on for a couple years, and I'm just really excited to, see what that brings.
And Jake, as you look back on some of the previous captains you've had in your career while you were here at Wilton, what are some of the lessons you learned from those groups that you want to bring forward now into your captaincy?
All right, so one of the captains that really stood out to me was Justin Hosel. He was a great spirit on the team, always very excited to practice. Obviously had very, great performances in all the races. He was a great runner, but in addition to that, he brought the team together with a lot of his jokes. Just generally great spirit, and that's what I'm going to try to bring to this team this year.
Connor, we were just talking off the air, and you guys mentioned you've got a lot of young runners on the roster this year. Obviously very exciting for Wilton. What role does this group play now in helping to get those younger runners acclimated to this varsity roster?
Well, you obviously have some of the older guys that have been here since like freshman, sophomore year. They're definitely probably the key part of our team, but a lot of the younger guys, and they'll definitely surprise you running in the first couple of practices, seeing how they do compared up to the better guys. So we're excited for the big freshman class to kind of contribute to the team and kind of see what they bring in the races.
And let's look back a little bit on this past summer now as you guys were in the off season. What did the Warriors do over the summer to make sure everyone was still training and staying in shape as you got ready for preseason camp?
Definitely over the last 2 years we didn't have as great of training as we'd like, but this summer we really focused on training hard, and we had a lot of kids participate in the Waveney races and the Westport races. As well as we had trainings every single week in July. So a lot of kids participated in that. So everyone's coming into the season in great shape, so we're really excited.
And Jake, speaking of coming into the season, you guys had your first practice yesterday. What were the emotions like being out on the course with your teammates that first day?
It was actually a really great run. First day was just a short, pretty, nice slow run just to get to know some of the freshman guys. We all ran as a team. Usually, when we're running, it starts off together, but it sort of strings out as the faster guys get to the front. But we stayed together. We got to know some of the freshman guys. It was just a really good start to the season, I think.
And now, Ryan, as you guys get ready for the start of the regular season, what are the goals for the squad this year? What do the Warriors want to accomplish together?
I think as a team we want to accomplish just a strong performance in all the races. We've got novice, JV, and varsity in the Wilton Invitational. I think that's really the key indicator of how we're going to do this season. We want to have good 5 or 6 runners in each race, kind of just build up the overall performance of the team.
All right, one more question across the board here for you guys. Is there one race in particular you're most excited for this season?
I would say the last race of the year, Todd's Point in Greenwich. It's usually a very fun, kind of emotional race on the water, and it's definitely a highlight of the year for me.
What do you think, Connor?
I'd definitely have to say the Wilton Invitational, because that's a meet where all the schools from, I would say, the broader part of Connecticut come in, and you really get to see how you stack up against like the best runners in the state. So I really like that race.
Jake?
I'd say I'm most excited for FCIAC. That's when you get to show all the work that you've been putting in every day. That's the culmination. I think that's the biggest point of the season. I'm really excited to work towards that point.
Well, definitely a lot of fun when all the schools in the conference get together, and we can't wait to be a part of it as well again this year. Boys, we want to wish you the best of luck this fall. Can't wait to see you and the Warriors out there on the courses this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alongside the boys cross-country captains at Wilton High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.